So you suck at managing your time. That's probably why you're here and why you're watching this. The truth is, me too. I am queen waste time and then complain that I don't have enough time in the week. Even though I actually do, I'm just wasting it with TikTok scrolling or texting this friend or just looking at the pretty birds in the sky. It's a common thing to feel like you don't have enough time in the week and you feel like the whole day just got away from you. Well, we're gonna go over a couple of tips that are actually going to make some change in your life and in your schedule and help you take back your life, take back the power that you actually have autonomy over your own time, your own life, your own decisions. We all have the same amount of hours in a day. Every single person, from a CEO to a doctor to a stay-at-home mom, we all have the same amount of time, and that is something that nobody can take away from you. So how do people manage their time effectively? And some people, like me, or maybe you, seems like the day just gets away from them and then they're just drained and they feel like they have no time for their favorite things to do, like passion projects or hobbies. They're just really good at effectively managing their time. Everyone gets 168 hours per week. That is how many hours is in one 7-day week. So take away 40 hours and that is 128 for work. So you still have 128 hours. Then take away sleep, so around 8 hours a night. Now you're at 112 hours per week. And then in there you have to put in your commute time, your eating time, your regular shower and care of your body, brushing your teeth. We land somewhere around, I would say, 80 hours a week to pursue the things that we want to pursue. Some of us have families or spouses or dogs or other responsibilities, and I completely understand that. But my point is, you have more hours than you think you have. So it's time to sit down and really audit where our time is going. This is exactly how you do it. So the first thing that you're gonna do is you're gonna open up a calendar. I like Google Calendars. As you can see in my calendar, I have work every single day. I put in the commute, like every single hour, every single 30 minutes is accounted for. And this way I can actually lay out and see, all right, where do I actually have time during my day? If you have free time in a commute on your way home from work, that's a great time to call and catch up on a friend or listen to a podcast. When you get home, you usually just come and crash on the couch for a little while. You make a snack, you watch TV. There goes 2 hours of your life that you could have been pouring into something else to fill your cup. So in my Winter Arc series up here, we talk about a passion project and getting back into something that really lights your soul on fire, the thing that you've been putting on the back burner for a long time, but you haven't had enough time to do it. Well, this is the time to do it. Is the times when you just feel like you need to sit down and transition for a minute. Take 5 minutes, don't take an hour, don't take 30 minutes. This is really going to effectively give some time back to yourself. So once you've effectively set up your calendar, then it is time to print that calendar out and have it in hand with you so you can see it every single day, put it at your desk, put it at your refrigerator to remind yourself, hey, I'm gonna stay on track here and see how much I can actually accomplish. The second thing we're gonna do is audit our time wasters. So are you scrolling social media? There's a way to look in your phone and see how much time you've actually taken up. So if you go on your settings and you go to screen time, you're gonna see all app and website activity. This can be a little scary, but it's actually a really good thing. So during the week, you can go week or day, total screen time. This is a really good way to see where you're actually spending your time on your phone. So get real with yourself, don't lie to yourself. If you wake up and instantly grab your phone to scroll, stop doing that. That is completely destroying your momentum and your morning routine and your ability to wake up and actually have willpower to get the day done, because you're just jumping into a different world that's not even real. This is all a highlight reel, and pretending like your life is not like that and just desiring that is extremely unhealthy. So I actually just did the first method, and that's time blocking. It's when we take blocks of time through our day, work, sleep, commute, read, whatever it is that you want to do, and that is all that we're going to be doing during that time. So that is number one, blocking your time, making sure that you have every single hour accounted for. Another strategy is called the pomodoro method, and this is where you do 25 minutes of deep work and then you take 5-minute rest. And there's a lot of different apps that guide you through this, or you could just set your timer for 25 minutes, and then once that 25 minutes is up, then you take a 5-minute rest and you take a break from what you're doing. Grab your phone and start scrolling or doing whatever you're gonna do, and do that for a couple of different iterations, a couple of different times, and you've just completed an hour and a half, 2 hours of deep work. So the Pomodoro method is extremely effective, and I highly recommend implementing it into your day. And you can use it for anything, for cooking, for reading, for fun. Our minds typically just get distracted so easily these days, as we know. The third method, and it's not really a method, it's just kind of a style, it's the power of saying no. We want to catch up with our friends, we want to go to this barbecue, we want to go to that party, but then you say yes and you completely stack your weekend, and then you have no time left over for all the things that you wanted to accomplish. I am a yes girl, and I usually like to say yes to all of my friends, and I've been doing that for the past few months, and it's been great. I've gotten so many good memories and just laughs, and there is a time and place for that. But now that I actually have goals and I'm in this winter arc, I'm trying to get my life put together before the new year, I have to say no to some fun things. People go through busy seasons, but you yourself need to understand it is okay to say no. It is okay to prioritize yourself for a little while and just really put this whole time management thing to the test. See if you say no, how much time you actually get back for yourself. So the fourth thing I want you to focus on is habit stacking, and this is AKA multitasking, but it's a way that you can get 2 things done at one time with one intention. So if you need to clean your bathroom, it's taking the cleaner in with you while you shower and washing the shower while you're washing your hair. It's doing something on top of another task to allow you to have more time in the end or on the back end, and not just doing one specific thing. Even though there is a time and place, like I mentioned before, for deep work, these are the tasks that you can kind of mindlessly do. Focus on is eating the frog early. What the heck does this mean? A great book, and it's basically when you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you want to do is eat the frog. So the frog is the thing that you want to do the least. 40 degrees. What does eat the frog early on mean? Well, it means doing the hard thing, or the thing that you least desire to do first. If you don't want to work out first thing in the morning. If you don't want to do a cold plunge, don't wait all day like I just did. Do it first thing in the morning. And like I said, our willpower bucket is full. So we're gonna have the most momentum to actually get that task done, to eat that frog. Like for me, it's cold plunging right now. Sometimes you just have to do and not think. We can't always go based off emotion or how we're feeling. And if we operate out of emotions 100% of the time, you're not gonna get anywhere. You're just gonna be riding the highs and lows. It's freezing and I don't wanna do it. And I just put it off all day. And then it gets dark and I'm like, oh my God, I haven't done it yet. So wake up in the morning and eat the frog. Number 5, and I would argue, honestly, probably one of the most important ones, is wake up early. Get up an hour, 2 hours before you have to get to work. And I don't want to hear it. I have to get to work at 7 a.m. So I wake up 5, sometimes a little bit earlier, so that I can get more time throughout my day. Because if you keep having the mindset that, oh, you'll just do it after work, I'll work out after work, or I'll get to that after work. No, you won't. Get real with yourself. You're gonna have the willpower to effectively pursue the thing and actually follow through with the thing that you said you're gonna do early. That in itself, if you do that, let's say even 5 days a week, you wake up an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours early, that is 10 hours back in your week that you can have to focus on you, yourself. We wake up in the morning with a bucket full of willpower, and throughout that day, that willpower slowly declines. And if you think you're gonna get done what you want to get done at the end of the day, this is just simply not the truth. We're tired, we want to eat, we're hungry, we're done from the day, or something happened and someone threw a wrench in this plan and someone started a fire over here. It just is not going to happen. So waking up early, even if you're not a morning person, I'm going to have more videos about how to become a morning person, because I promise you I would know I am the least morning person. But this morning I got to wake up at 6 o'clock, and what time is it? Oh, 7:14 a.m. and I'm already knocking out a video. And it feels good because then you have the entire rest of the day to just dilly-dally. I mean, there is a time and place to allow space to have creative freedom and be bored and, go on Instagram. My whole point to this video is you've been wasting your time and thus wasting your life. And that's a harsh reality, but I also need to hear the same thing. Like, I need to swallow my own medicine because this is a problem for a lot of people. We weren't meant to just go to work and pay bills and die. You're meant to have fun. You're meant to discover all the different parts of you and meet all the new people and do all the things and experience all the food. So this is a good time. This is a good step. You wouldn't imagine the things that could happen and take place in your life if you woke up early, if you got more time back, if you started to say no and fill your own cup. Go out there, get your schedule done, start time blocking, use the Pomodoro method, and go crush it. I believe in you.